I wish everyone understood the power of your words. Like if everyone understood, I wish it like looked more dramatic, you know? You know that film, that show, Bewitched? It used to come on Nick at Night when I was a kid. And this woman used to go like that, right? Like, and then things would change. She would transition somewhere. She would go to, you know, a different floor of the house. She would visit the past. She would go all these different places. Or in Harry Potter, right? There's a wand and you see it, and there's like this big transition of what happens. You can say spells, right? We can't see the electrons, protons, neutrons. We can't see any of that. But the reality is that if you look under a microscope, you can see. You can see all of that. And there's stuff that I'm sure that it goes way, way, way beyond the technicality of the things that we can see with a microscope, because we can't see everything. And I think what people are looking for is they're looking for what they can see in the microscope. They're looking for the results. They're looking for the answer. They're looking for, oh my God, I just spoke myself in the eye. They're looking for all of that because they need proof. But the reality is that proof is not what changes you energetically. Belief is. And I think about this all the time when I think about being someone. I've worked for myself for over a decade. And I think about how much my relationship with God has grown. And I honestly, genuinely feel you have to have faith to be an entrepreneur. Like it is literally impossible to separate, because the reality is that you're creating something that doesn't have a structure or a path. It's not like, you know if it's going to work out or not, but because you already decided, right? And so I think like that is the question is, a lot of people say like, do you think that do you think I could be an entrepreneur? Do you think I could work for myself? And I'm not even gonna say, let's take out the word entrepreneur, because that's just so loaded. Do you think I could work for myself? And I think the question really is can you believe that it's possible without actually seeing results? Can you work on something, right? Could you work on something without knowing if it was going to work out? Like without knowing. Just because you're interested. Just because you think it's possible. That's how you know. Because the ambiguity will slowly take from you if you don't let go. It will slowly take from you. It will eat you from inside out. That I don't know actually creates an I don't know energy. And no one's attracted to I don't know. No one. Like if I were putting this blush on and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this blush. Which I actually don't know how I feel about this blush. This color, not the texture or the formula. But if I was like, I don't know about this blush, what would be your first reaction? I also don't know. Immediately, my doubt creates your doubt. And it's the same thing in your body. It's the same thing in your energy. Like one thing I always wondered when I would listen to people like entrepreneurs talk, I'd be like, man, I feel like this person created this business and it just seems so cool. And it seems like they know what they're doing. And I just want to know how they did it. I would always be like, I just want to know how. But I always was wondering, like, why is it so famous? This is very pretty. Grazie on top. I always wanted to know, why is it that people got so caught up in the mindset? Like, why is it that mindset is such a big deal? Why is it that mindset, people who promote mindset are some of the most interesting people, and also like the people that you're the most attracted to? Because the reality is our mind is trying to sabotage us at every moment. Every moment. Our mind is literally going, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be able to do it. I'm not sure, right? And so our goal is, can we live with that? And it's at different levels. I mean, I'm saying entrepreneur, but like, honestly, I mean, it could be about anything. It could be, you don't have to be somebody who works for yourself to feel the I don't know. The I don't know, the indecision is from everything. It's from, okay, maybe you want to be a mom. You're like, I don't know about that. You're like, do I want to be a mom? Do I not want to be a mom? I'm a mom. Am I a good mom? Like you have the baby already. Baby's healthy, doing well. Am I a good mom? You're questioning it. You're already a mom. You're already doing it. Kid seems happy, seems healthy, and you're still like, I don't know, right? You got into that program that you wanted to get into. You're like, oh my gosh, I got into this job, this program, this thing that I've always wanted to do. And you're like, how am I going to do in the class? Am I going to pass? Am I going to get the degree? It's that doubt. It's that, and the thing that's so funny is, and I've been talking to a really good friend of mine. I've been doing some like business and social coaching lately that I just kind of fell into. A friend of mine asked me if I would do it, and I've been doing this. And one of the things I've really noticed is that the mindset of the person is something that actually I've underestimated, because I'm constantly having things in my mind where I reframe it, like where I go, of course it's going to work out. Right? Like if I have those questions with myself, I go, of course it's going to work out. I go, I'll give you an example of like kind of the way that I talk to myself. So like if I start to feel something, I'm like, first thing I say to myself is, you are powerful, you are amazing. Anything you think of becomes reality. Sometimes you don't even believe it, right? Sometimes you have to wait until you do believe it. Sometimes you have to say it until you do believe it. Ooh, I have a perfect analogy, and then I'm going to let you go. You know, a singer like has a song and they're in the studio with a producer and they're singing and they try and hit, I'm not going to sing for you because I'm not a singer, but they hit different notes and they go, okay, do we want to hit it up here? Do you want to hit it down here? Do we want to hit it here? It's like, and they're at different levels. And then the producer's like, no, how about you try it like this? 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 And they're hitting at all these different notes and they're working on all these different parts of the song. And sometimes the song comes together so quickly. Like sometimes they get it in a few hours. Sometimes it's a few days. Sometimes it's a few weeks. Sometimes it's a few months. Sometimes the album takes years, right? Like they got to get the zone. They got to get into it. They got to figure it out. And finally, it clicks. And it clicks because they want you to feel what they're feeling. They want you to feel that lyric. They want you to feel that mood. They want you to feel that vibe. They want you to feel that thing. So they're transmitting something energetically to you through sound, through music, through something. And that's what we're doing. We're all just trying to hit that right note. We're all just trying to transmit something energetically to each other. And we're all just trying to make it through the day. That's really what it is. It's just, I woke up, I'm healthy, I'm happy, and we get to choose. We get to choose every single day. Every single day we get to choose. We get to decide what kind of day we're going to have today. I love you. Have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow.